We are back. You see Sasha, Roiz, and Silas Weir Mitchell every Friday right here on NBC. You're about to see them in an entirely different way. But first, let's take a look at how you're used to seeing them on the show Grimm.
I don't have the child.
You gave her to Nick's mother. That's a little hard to put aside, too.
I gave her to the one person I thought would protect her.
I wonder what the Resistance would say if they knew you betrayed them.
But they do know. And I'll tell you what I told them. I don't know where the child is, and I have no way of finding out.
Where's my wife? Wife? Wait a minute. She said you left her.
Well, I didn't. I knew she was seeing somebody, and now I know who.
Please, I've never been here before. You've been sleeping with my wife? I'm gonna kill you. No, wait, please. No, I just, I'll give you anything you want, whatever. My wallet, anything. Just please, let me go.
I love an open window. It always takes you out of a scene. Where's my wife, Silas?
God, I've never seen that before.
Oh, is that right?
No.
He doesn't watch.
No, I don't watch the show.
No.
Is that true?
It's true. I watch 1 out of every 10, maybe, if I'm really interested in what a director might have done or whatever. But I don't like it's like hearing the sound of your own voice.
Yeah. That is fascinating to me. Sasha, you watch every single time and you rewind every scene.
Three, 4 times, yeah. 3 times every single one.
He only watches.
I play all the parts. I just anyway. But no, it's yeah. Well,
Sasha only watches Grimm.
Yeah, and only his scenes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Welcome to the square, you guys.
Hey, nice to be here. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So obviously you know these guys from Grimm, and what's really fantastic is that all your fans are going to be able to see you live and in person.
Yeah.
And in a pretty intimate setting, really. I mean, Portland Center Stage.
Just intimate 500-600 people.
Right.
Gathered together.
It's a beautiful. It is a 600-seat theater, maybe 580, but it feels like 200. It really is a very well designed.
No, everyone is close to the stage no matter where you're sitting.
And it's true.
And so they're in a show, and it's called 3 Days of Rain. And this is something that you guys have wanted to do for a while, to be in a play together.
Or to be in a play in Portland on our hiatus, because it's such a great space, and they do great work at Portland Center Stage, and we thought, you know, Sasha, it was sort of in a way his brainchild with Chris Coleman.
Yeah, I met Chris a few years ago, and we just were always trying to make it work, but our schedules didn't coincide until this year, and actually it's perfect. I mean, we started, I think we just wrapped Grimm 2 weeks ago.
It's almost too perfect, because we had like 3 days before we started rehearsal that we were off from Grimm, and we'll have 3 days after we close the show before we start Grimm.
So not much of a hiatus. But
it's a sandwich.
But what a great project to be doing in the meantime.
It's a huge opportunity, because it really is a beautiful space, and Chris is a great director, and I think people are going to be really excited, and the houses are going to be full, and we're going to have fun.
I want to show people, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but there's a picture that you guys did that is, you're in character, and you're in period gear that looks very kind of Mad Men-ish.
Oh, the promo photo,
yes. Yeah, the promo photo that you took. Because the show takes place in 2 different eras.
It does.
And you guys change characters halfway through the show.
Yeah.
Right?
We play, in the first act, we play the children of...
the parents who are in the second act.
Precisely. So we get to play both.
We play our own... I play the son, and I play my own father in the second act.
As do I.
As does Sasha, and Lisa Datz, who is the woman, plays my sister in the first act, and our kind of partner, lover. It's complicated.
It's a bit of a love triangle.
It's a love triangle of sorts.
So it's great. We get to play 2 characters. We get to play in 2 different times. And it's that amazing sort of, you know, generational misunderstandings. Do you ever really know your parents? And then we kind of answer that question.
Yeah.
In the second act.
Yeah, the first act, there's a discovery of a journal which seems to answer questions about the parents. Because our parents were very powerful people. They impacted us hugely as children, and yet we think we know them. But do you really know your parents? Do you ever really know a person? So it's a kind of deep play, but it's also incredibly well written and
super funny
and light, and it's a brilliant play. It almost won the Pulitzer.
Right, almost. And I love things that almost do something.
You don't really want the Pulitzer.
Right,
you want to come close, and then just...
It's cooler if you almost win.
Now, you guys are on the show Grimm, not in scenes very often.
No.
Right? I mean, have you guys met before?
We have. We've had.
What's your name again?
Yeah, over lunch or something.
There was a period when there was an Achilles, there was the Achilles issue that he made you sort of step in.
Russell got hurt, so I had to kind of do the Russell role. But no, I mean, I think
this season we actually interfaced more than ever.
Yeah, but it's not very much,
right.
And it's always in these character archetypes that we can't shake. Obviously, in this thing we get to just completely dismiss them and play these remarkably different characters than on the show.
And who are constantly together, because this show only has 3 people. So you're going from a TV show where the 2 of you are apart most of the time to a stage play where you are intensely together.
Right. And we're playing characters who've known each other since we were children.
Right.
Our parents were partners in an architecture firm. So we have known each other since we were like 3.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of history that gets kind of...
A lot of baggage.
A lot of baggage that gets unpacked during the show, which is what lends it its tension.
I'm running out of time, but I'm wondering, are you two annoying each other now? Like, are you discovering things about each other's personalities where you realize, not a good idea? Not a good idea.
Now?
Yeah.
We've just kind of accepted that we're going to be annoyed.
Okay.
And so
But we're both annoying in our own individual ways.
I can barely stand my own company.
Exactly.
I can't even stand myself. What happened to the Sasha and Silas show? Like a morning,
what did
the
you mean?
worst. I don't know. We
This
did some
is what
sort
it
of.
is.
The Sasha and Silas show needs to be a thing. By the way.
I know.
Judge Sasha.
You could be on a morning zoo radio
I'd be
program.
the worst morning host ever.
An anchor team. I like it. Okay, the Sasha and Silas show is to be determined and to be continued.
Well, it's taking place currently at PCS, so come see us.
Yeah, so go see these guys at Portland Center Stage, and we'll be right back.